smiling. Don't stop smiling. Do not stop smiling. I'm putting on all messages. Oh, well. Listen, I just thought I'm going to go live. I haven't really set the tripod up yet. What's going on with you, Matthew? What's going on with you, son? What are you doing? That's different than normal. Big up yourselves. I've been to the gym looking like this. And everybody was calling me Tutti Frutti Man. Well, they were saying other things as well. Nothing behind my back. Not rude. But enjoyed myself. I did. A 36-minute hit session. Great stuff. I'm going to start filming them. I've got a nice tripod coming. That'll be here on Thursday. So I can start doing a bit more of that, which is great. I was going to live stream at the gym. And then I thought, well, no, actually, just do your stuff. You can always do... It's important just to... I mean, my training's so important to me. Now, actually, it's important to just do your training and get that done. So you don't necessarily need to make content. When I was making comedy videos in the gym, I'd be there for hours just making content, realise that I haven't actually worked out today. But I did think of a good idea for quite a few videos. And I'm going to get on with that today. Today, I'm going to really brainstorm with myself about the channel. And I'm really excited by the channel. And I'm really excited about everything that it can do for people and do for me, really. And I'm loving it. I've got to say, I'm absolutely loving it. I think fitness is so important. And actually, it'd be nice to speak to people. It'd be nice to just incorporate all of the things that I'm good at, which is speaking to people, the street interviewing. It'd be nice to do some comedy on here. And it would be nice to do more talking heads. Now, I don't do much talking to camera. I'm talking to camera now. And that's fine. I'm actually talking to 0 people. That's amazing. And I'm still talking. But it's all good. It's all great fun. But yeah, so I've had some great ideas today. And it's now up to me to sort of get these down on paper. And research. You've got to research as well, doing things, and research what other people are doing, how I can do something similar. Who are their enemies? What are people's problems? How can I solve these problems? So it's interesting. It's really good fun. It's really good fun. I'm glad I got this channel back going. I think it's bringing me a lot of joy. I hope it's bringing people a lot of joy. I know my comments are getting more active. 5 people in the live stream. Big up yourself. I've got all messages on. Just jump in and say hello to me. I do not bite. I love reading all the comments out. If you're new to the channel, I'm Matty Good Vibes. I'm the world's greatest YouTuber and live streamer. And this is my fitness channel. And I'm living the dream on this fitness channel. And I'm really excited by it. And we're meeting more new people on this platform that I haven't met before. And that's great. So I don't know why that is. But I'm really grateful. Who are you? We've got 16 people in the live chat. Just come and pop in a comment and say hello. I will read every single comment out. Unless it's rude or racist, then I don't read them out. But everything else I'll read out. Add some value. We've got some pigeons in the garden with me today. I've just come back from the gym looking like this. Big up yourself. I love being the most colourful man in the gym. I just love it. I get a real kick out of it. I like it when they're all looking at me. Are they looking at me thinking, I wish I had that outfit on? Or are they looking at me thinking, he's a weirdo? I don't know. But I do know that this fitness channel is going to allow me to solve some of my own problems. My own problems are, I'll tell you what my problem is, number one, is finding fun stuff to wear at the gym as a male. The male gym wear selection that we've got available to us is just rubbish. Why is that? What is that about men? Champ's in town. Big up yourself, champ. You're the first commenter. He says hi. Big up yourself, champ. And you are the champ. You're the one who took the risk. You're the one who threw the first punch. You stuck a comment in the live stream. Big up yourself. I'm loving that. How are you, champ? What's going on with you? 3 people in the live stream. Can't be just champ. I'm just discussing what men wear at the gym. Why does it have to be so boring for men at the gym? Everybody's just in black or grey. Is that what we want? Working out as if you're working out at a funeral? That's not for me, that. I can't handle it. I like to go in something orange, a bit of pink, this tutti fruity jacket. You know, I like to be fun at all times because the gym is fun. If we start making black, everyone's got to wear black. It's gonna kill it. Same thing happened to a beefer. The beefer, everybody's wearing black at the parties. Why are you wearing black? Like, be fun. What are you guys wearing to the gym? We've got 7 people watching. I'm delighted that you're here. Thank you very much. If you don't know me by now, my name's Matty Good Vibes. I've got 2 YouTube channels. I've got Matty Good Vibes, M-A-T-T-I-E Good Vibes. And then I've got this, Matty's Pump Club, which is an exercise channel. We're doing a lot of exercise motivation. We're talking about diets. We're talking about just getting things done. I'm going to do some challenges on the... I met 2 really great fitness content creators and personal trainers, really, today at the gym. My mate Flynn, we're going to do some videos together, and he does a lot of challenges, and his challenges do really well. I mean, he's a consistent 50k a video creator on Instagram. He does do YouTube. I don't know what his YouTube channel is. I'll find all that out. I'm going to message him today. He's a good lad. And then I met a mate of mine called Lucas, who I've known for a long time. And he's got like 15,000 followers. But he is absolutely ripped, and he's a model. And he's a good trainer. But he's making quite a lot of money out of his channel with only, I think he's got about 12,000 followers. But he runs real life events. Like, he's got a running club that people pay to go in. And it's very, very popular. And he does it really well. It's called Running Academy. He's a good lad. Who else is in here? Are all comments on? All messages are on. I'll just chop messages. And then I'll go back to all messages. It seems mental that we've only got Champ commenting. Guys, I do not bite. In fact, I just read all your comments out. So please put them in there. But it doesn't matter. I'm delighted that you're watching anyway. And you're watching me sort of talk to myself, which is great. So today I'm going to look into what we can do on the channel, because I'm very, very excited by it. And if you know me from my other channel, you'll know that I'm a relentless uploader. I love making videos. That's the thing. I love exercising. I love making videos. And I love riding my bike. So I suppose the goal of all this is to just incorporate exactly what I love. I love live streaming as well. So just incorporate doing all the things I love, and then I know that I can just do that forever. Lewis is in town. Big up yourself. He's putting a smiley face. Big up yourself, Lewis. And he says hello. Big up yourself, Lewis. Thank you very much. You've made my day. You and Champ have made me days. Thank you so much. It's lovely to see you here. If you don't know me, I'm Matty Good Vibes. I'm the world's greatest YouTuber, world's greatest live streamer. And this is my fitness channel. I've got another channel, Matty Good Vibes, which is just me just enjoying myself, really. I grew it to 10,000 followers. I've been having a great time on there. I'm not going to stop doing that. Videos go out every single day on there. I live stream every single day on there. And also videos are going to go out on here every single day. So that's great. Lewis says, okay, big up yourself, Lewis. Thank you so much. We've got 6 people in the live stream. Let me know who you are. We've got Champ in town. We've got Lewis in town. All the big guns have turned up today. And I'm over the moon about it. So, yeah, this is my fitness channel. I'm not doing anything to keep fit at the minute, but we're just talking about fitness. Add a Q&A sticker. Let's try it. Book or podcast to recommend to anybody. So let's have a look. So, like, how can I help you get fit? How can I help you get fit? Done. And we're going to stick that up at the top there. Start queue. There we go. Here's Carol Gayton. Big up yourself, Carol. How are you doing? We've just put a questionnaire on the top. It's the first time really that I've done that. So it's like, how can I help you get fit? What are you suffering from? Is there any way that I can help? What can I do? Carol Gayton. How are you, Carol? What's going on today? Are you living your dreams? I hope you are. She says, hi, man, from there. Lewis is going on about broccoli, greens. Yeah, that's true, isn't it? Now, I was training in Ibiza. Now, during COVID, I was living in Ibiza and I was living in the woods and my fridge broke and it was a gas fridge. And which means that you have to have a butano gas to power the fridge. And it all broke. And because of the COVID restrictions, we couldn't get anybody to come out and fix the fridge. They said it wasn't an emergency. So for 3 months or 99 days, however long it was, we didn't have a fridge. And in that time, I had to pretty much become vegan because you couldn't buy any meat because it would go off immediately because it was warm, or cheese or dairy or milk or anything like that. You just couldn't keep it in the house. So I ended up becoming vegan, really, which was great. And I was training every day and I was absolutely ripped. Lewis says, oh no. And then he's put big up yourself, Lewis. Thank you so much. Yeah, so I was vegan for ages. And I was training really well. I looked absolutely shredded. But more important than the looks, I was feeling great. I was feeling like really tip-top. Should I go back on that and try it? Should I do 3 months of being, can you train and gain muscle as a vegan? That's not a bad video. That's not a bad sort of series. Can I train and gain muscle as a vegan? And try it for 3 months. Because that would be interesting. Because people hate vegans, don't they? The people really hate vegans. And I think that might be quite funny to be one again. It might be quite funny to do that. Well, I've just got an email notification. Normally when I get a notification when I've had an idea, it sort of is saying, yes, do that. Lewis has put some emojis in. He's put that pump it up. Some hearts and some lungs. Yeah, it might be a good idea, mightn't it, Lewis? Because I'm not vegan at the moment, but I don't eat a great deal of meat. I only eat 1 meal a day. And I like doing that. And I feel like that means that I can eat whatever I want during that meal. So I feel like if I just cut out breakfast and lunch, that enables me to have whatever I like for dinner. So I can have pasta, I can have beans on toast, I can have whatever I like for dinner. And I like that freedom. I like giving myself that freedom at the end of the day to just go, oh, you can have whatever you want now. But Lewis says, yeah, the plan. I think that might be a good idea that we've talked about here, Lewis. So that might be a good idea, isn't it? Day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4. Day 4 of being a vegan and training. Like, does it make a difference? What is the deal? I like that, Lewis. Well done. Well done. When I make that video, I've got a few meat things that I've got to eat in the fridge. But that's fine. There's no point wasting food, is there? I'm not technically a vegan. So I can get them out of the way and then do a 3-month challenge, really, because you can't really see in a week. A week's not going to make a difference. Neither's a month. But 3 months is a good challenge. How many days is 3 months? Should we just do it 100 days? Should we just do a 100-day vegan challenge? That's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea. See, this is good. This is why live streaming is really important, because you get to connect with audiences in real time, and you get to brainstorm ideas, and you get to find out, you can interact with the viewer in such a better way. Lewis is putting some emojis. He's putting the honey, bananas, honey. What's the other thing? Pancakes. Pancakes. Well, you probably can make a vegan pancake, can't you? You can make a vegan pancake out of bananas. You can do that, which is interesting. I'll look into the vegan pancakes. You must be able to do it. Who else in the live chat? We've got 2 people in there. Me and Lewis are having a little bit of a chat. Lewis has come up with a great idea. Well, me and Lewis have anyway. Me and Lewis have come up with a great idea about doing this 100-day vegan challenge. But then you've got to exercise in it, haven't you? You've got to do some sort of set routine to see the difference. Like, how am I going to do that? And then it needs to be like no cheating. Oh, yeah, Cho's in town. Big up yourself, Cho. Resistance bands. I'm going to do that. I'm going to get on there, Cho. I'm going to do that. Big up yourself. How are you today, Cho? Are you all right? I've just been to the gym looking like this. And everyone was calling me Tutti Frutti, man. Obviously, I don't have my sunglasses on in there. I have my sunglasses on when I come in and out of the changing room. How you doing, young man? Are you living your dreams? I'm brainstorming some ideas for the channel today. Because although we're doing like live streaming, and I love it, I also like making videos. Okay, so I love making videos. I've got to keep making videos. I love it. And perhaps I've slowed down a little bit on Matty Good Vibes. Whatever reason, you know, Cho, I've got some things going on here. Yeah, Cho's right. It's a thing anyone can afford to buy to get fit. The resistance bands is really good, yeah. And I've got loads of them here, to be honest, Cho. So I can actually crack on with one of them today. I'll make a resistance band video for you today, Cho. Cho, what would you like to know? What sort of moves? Is there any area of your body? I tell you what, I'll just do the shoulder ones. I tell you what is good with the resistance bands, isn't it? How good they are for rehabilitation from injury. They're really good for rehab. And I only got into resistance bands when I had a bad accident on my bicycle and I dislocated my shoulder. And that's when resistance bands came into my life. And they're absolutely brilliant. Like, I love them. So what would be today's fit moves? Maybe today I'll just do like 6 simple moves with a resistance band anybody can do. Cho says, I'm fully conversant with training, being an exercise freak all my life, mate. Great, it's great fun, isn't it? Exercising is just brilliant. Cho says, I don't do gym, just Calisthenics. Yeah, no, I need to get into that. To be honest, Joe, I was speaking to, I can never pronounce it, but it's calisthenics. I was speaking to a calisthenics coach at the gym today. He's a really nice lad. And we were talking about doing a challenge. Like, I can't do a handstand. Can I learn how to do a handstand in 10 days? Lewis says, I only do this to some lives transform. Big up yourself, Lewis. Thank you very much. Just to fill you in of what me and Lewis have been talking about, show. We've been talking about diet. So I want to set up like loads of challenges on the channel. And I want it to be like a challenge channel. And I want I'm going to create a Discord group with Callum Berry. Do you know who comes into... I don't really know much about Discord, but with Callum Berry. And how we can set these challenges up within the Discord and multiple people can take part in the challenge. They can put their results in there and they can cheer each other on, if that makes sense. Pull-up bar and resistance bands. Yeah, I need to get back into the old pull-up bar. I was doing really well on the pull-up bar. I had this amazing house in Ibiza, which had this like mezzanine, which was like one big pull-up bar. I was getting like to like 25 pull-ups before I had to give up. Joe says, yeah, easily. Do it in an hour with help. All right, well, he seems to think it might take me a bit longer than that. But okay, maybe I need to set up a challenge then, Joe. So maybe it's like a handstand press. Maybe I need to do a handstand with a press up. And that takes me 10 days to do. So that's the thing. So today, Joe, I'm going to do lots of research. Lewis says, bye. Big up yourself, Lewis. Thanks for joining in. Thanks for your input. I really appreciated your input. Thank you very much. Cho says, maybe depends on your balance. No, my balance is good. My balance is all right, actually. Like I said, I've had these dislocated shoulders, Cho. I suppose that's the only problem. Sometimes they can get a little bit weak. But I've been working on them in the gym with the flyweights. I need to get back on the resistance bands. Lewis says, vegans can eat no animals. That's true. And they can't eat any animal products either. Lewis, and that's why it's an interesting challenge. Can I gain muscle in 100 days as a vegan? Cho says, bye Lewis, have a good day, big up yourself. Cho says, being upside down is blood rushing to head hassle. Yeah, but you're not up there. Are you there? You're not handstanding for hours, are you? You're only handstanding for what, like 30 seconds? How long do you do an handstand for? Lewis says, Zozzo, big up yourself. Zozzo, I don't even know what Zozzo means. But big up yourself. I've got to say, Cho, I'm excited by this channel. I'm excited by the value that I can bring to other people's life and at the same time the value to my own life because I'll be training all the time. And like you say, you're an exercise freak. Well, I'm an exercise freak. Something hit me the other day, Cho, and I'm like, I was watching an interview with Paul McCartney, okay, and he was doing Chicken Shop Date. And she asked him, why are you still releasing records when you're 80? And Paul McCartney said, well, because it's fun, isn't it? And I was like, you know what? I need to be doing something that I find fun, and I'll find fun at 80. And that's when I went, I'm getting back into the fitness. Joe says, just doing it 10 seconds when learning is a head rush, mate, really? Especially when at your and my age. Really? Is it a good head rush, though? Is it a good one? I will soon find. Lewis says, rainbow teeth, eating beef. Fair enough. That's quite that. Joe says no. All right, okay. Well, I'll brace myself for that. That's interesting now. Okay, so that's a good one. I'll speak to my calisthenics fella tomorrow. I've actually, to be honest, Joe, I've walked into the gym today. I've met 2 fitness content creators, and they all are doing really, really well. They've got like between 50 and 100,000 followers each. They're doing really well. And when I said that I was doing, they all obviously they follow me, Matty Good Vibes stuff on Instagram and TikTok and everything, and on YouTube. And I said that I was doing the fitness thing, and they were like, oh, I couldn't wait to make a video. They were like, oh, let's make a video together. Let's make a video together. Come down to the running track. Let's do one here. And I was like, oh, this is great. It's like, I might make a little bit of a gang here. And that's not happened with my comedy stuff. Lewis says again, rainbow teeth eating beef. Joe very kindly says he's made it out for me so I can actually do it. So, how you pronounce calisthenics? Is. How you pronounce calisthenics is calisthenics. Do you know what, Joe? That's a good video. That is a good video because I can't pronounce it. Calisthenics. Do you get the ick? Calisthenics. Lewis says, bye. Pick up yourself, Lewis. Give yourself a round of applause. Thanks for that. Listen, both of you are really... This is a really important live stream today because you help him get my creative juices going. And I appreciate everybody's input. And I'm really grateful. Calisthenics. 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 I've got it, haven't I? Calisthenics. Calisthenics. Cho, what are you doing today? How are you doing? Are you going live today, Cho? You're a live stream master. You are the live stream sensei. There's no one better. That's what I'm going to call you, the live stream sensei. You're amazing at it. You've got such an amazing vibe. Joe says, when you do a handstand, don't wear your tutu. Noted. Can you not just wear hot pants underneath it? Would that not work? Can I not still live that dream, but with some hot pants on underneath? I actually have, believe it or not, got some gold hot pants from when I was performing at festivals as a Randy Vicar many years ago. I'd like to say in a past life, but the people that I was doing that for rang up this morning and said, do I want to do the Randy Vicar at Creamfields? And I was thinking about it. I was like, have I moved on from the Randy Vicar? Have I moved on from performing at Creamfields? But performing at Creamfields is quite good fun. Joe says, leave it out, mate. What's a no hot pants? Just do it and let it go. But I remember that. It'd be funny if I turned up to the gym in a tutu. That's another good idea, Joe, you see. That's the value of discussing things, isn't it? It's the value of real-time discussing things with viewers is made in Robbie Williams vibe in his tiger underpants. I love him. Hey, did you see that Robbie Williams interview on German telly when something dropped out of his nose and then he got it and then he stuck it to his head? Joe says, I'm joking, Jesus Christ. Listen, I think this channel does need an element of entertainment on it. And I think I would be, if I don't do funny things on it, Cho, I will be lying to myself because I like doing funny things and I like doing wild and wacky things. And there's no reason why that should stop, even if I'm training and adding value. I need to be able to keep Matty alive because I love Matty. He's great. And I love doing all them silly things. And I love making people laugh. I suppose the point of this is like, can I still do that and add some value? Can somebody, and somebody's already done this, Joe. Somebody put on one of my videos, like, thanks, I've been going to the gym more and I've started working out now because of this. And I was like, brilliant. That's good. Can I do that to 1,000 people? Can I do that to 1,000 people? Can I do that to 1,000,000 people? Can I help 1,000,000 people get fit? Looking like, I mean, I'm like the white Mr. Motivator, aren't I? I'm like white Mr. Motivator, no problem, easy peasy. Can I do that? Because I'm not Joe Wicks, am I? I'm not Joe Wicks. I look like this. Cho says, be yourself, dude. You're unique, as is everyone else, and it translates really well. Wholesome and genuine. Exactly. You've just got to keep on beat. You've got to keep being you. And today I was at the gym and I was thinking of some ideas, and I kept thinking, well, is that Matty Good Vibes? And then I'm like, well, no. You are Matty Good Vibes, just doing this. So that sort of stuff does need to still exist, but you can then add on that value and add that smile and warmth. I think warmth comes into it. That warmth into your videos that can inspire people to change. Because to be honest, Cho, I'm wondering what my impact is as Matty Good Vibes. I'm wondering what my impact on the world is. I'm wondering how I'm going to be remembered. You know, I'm wondering who's going to say, thank God I saw that Matty Good Vibes video. If I didn't see that Matty Good Vibes video, I wouldn't be here right now. Lewis is back. He says, every live stream, I don't want to keep finding you. I'm here. He says, wow, I don't know. Lewis says, okay. Lewis, I'm only on one live stream, my old friend. Just this one live stream here. But I have, to be honest, guys, I need to get in the shower and crack on with a bit of work. So I'm going to go now. So let's tell you what. I want to thank you all massively for your input. It's been absolutely brilliant. Cho says, don't let anyone throw rocks in your pool of tranquility. Big up yourself. Goes for anyone reading this. Be yourself and enjoy your days. That's completely true, Cho. That's completely true. Just be yourself. Be the best version of yourself. But be yourself. That's it. You can only do that. And that's lovely. Well, listen, you're a lovely fella, Cho. You're amazing. I love your live streaming. You're the live stream sensei. That's what you are. You teach us how to do it. So if anybody's out there, they're wanting to know a masterclass in live stream. I'm chill today. I'm really chill. Maybe on Matty Good Vibes I'll get a bit more lively, but I'm really chill today. Cho says, much love, man. I'm an idiot. You're far from an idiot. You're the live stream sensei. It's genius. You know, you're very engaging, Cho, and you're very funny. And you do that. You make it look effortless. And I love that because it's just like you're just doing it. You're just you. You're just interacting with everybody. You're making everybody laugh. You're interacting with your off-screen character. Everything about it is wonderful. And I really, hats off to you, Cho. Like, I don't watch many live streams, I've got to say, Cho. And I just thoroughly enjoyed yours. So thank you. Cho says, but that's who I am, so I'm happy and comfortable with it. You're brilliant, Cho. He says, thanks, man, appreciate it. Honestly, Cho, because you can't see the viewer's face when you're watching it. But I was like that. I was like, this is amazing. And I was laughing. I was laughing so much. So I really appreciate it. Guys, I am going to jump in the shower now and crack on with a bit of work. Let's get some videos done. Let's dream, believe, achieve. It's all there for the taking. I'm going to do some research today, but I'm still going to make some videos, but I'm going to do some research. I'm going to see how I'm going to attack this. I'm going to see, I want to do some challenges. I'm going to get into it today. But I'll be back live streaming soon. I'll either be back on Matty Good Vibes. I'll either be back on Kick. I'll be back, though. I'll be somewhere on the internet talking to people today. So keep your eyes peeled, I suppose. Cho says, son to Matty people, genuine guy right here. You're the best, Cho. You're the best. And I'm really delighted I'm just really delighted that you've come into my life. Sub to Matty people, genuine guy right here. He's a legend. Thanks, Cho. That's so kind of you. Guys, and if you haven't subbed to Cho, get on him. He's brilliant. And if you like watching live streams, because they are better than telly, get on Cho's, because he'll make you laugh. He'll make you smile. He'll make you feel welcome. He'll make you feel loved. He'll make you he'll make you feel seen. And you can't go wrong with it. Everybody needs a bit of Cho live streaming in their life. He says, right, I'm off. Ice cream's getting cold. Big up yourself. Big up Cho. He says, have a good day. Guys, I'm getting off. I'm jumping in the shower. Thank you so much for watching. All your fabulous comments. Thanks for the ideas, the brainstorming, everything. Guys, I've been Matty Good Vibes. You've been a legend.